1, 2,
3,
4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
and 10. Hi, I'm Dallas Taylor, and this is my first voiceless speech. Today we'll be talking about volunteering. I know you won't believe it, but there are some people that are against certain types of volunteering, and I'm going to get into that. To start off, when I think of a perfect day when I'm off work, I think of laying on the couch and watching Netflix until the sun goes down. And then you realize the sun's gone down, and you've only got off the couch twice today to go pee and grab a bag of chips. And then your self-worth kind of like drops a little bit, but it's fine, it's only one day. And then you do it the next day. And then you realize you need to do something with your life. So I was thinking, what is there to do? And my mind starts going, and I find out that there's tons of stuff to do. You can go hiking, you can go biking, you can go volunteer at the animal shelter, so that's what I did. I went and volunteered at the animal shelter for a couple hours, and I came home and I felt awesome about myself. I just walked a couple dogs for a few hours, but I know I was the only highlight of that dog's day. And without me, it may have been stuck in the cage all day for multiple days at a time maybe, until it got adopted. Then I start thinking, what else can I do to help out society? And there's so much to do. You can walk a dog that's been stuck in a cage all day. You can go visit an elderly person at a nursing home that needs to be talked to because they haven't had any interaction with anyone. You can go visit people out in their hospital beds that want to talk because they don't know how much longer they're going to be able to talk. You can go clean up a street or a river that needs to be preserved. You can go volunteer at like a girls or boys club that needs help with mentors, because the people that mentor there, like someone said before, are the only motivation and guidance that they have. And so there's so many things to do. Whenever you're thinking about volunteering, there's a lot of things to consider. If you go to visit an animal shelter and help volunteer, you have to think, is that animal shelter a kill shelter, or does it keep its dogs alive? And even if it is a kill shelter, do those dogs deserve to be walked any less than other dogs? If not more, because you know that their time is limited? And when you're cleaning up a street or like a road that needs help in a hurt neighborhood, you have to think, why isn't the city paying for this road to be cleaned up? It's the city's job. And then you remember that money that could be used to clean up this road, the $10, $15 an hour that they would be paying someone to clean up this road, could be donated to the schools and to help out with the streets and just several things that money could be used for, other than doing what other people can do for free by helping out. With volunteering, you get this feeling of selflessness, but it's also selfishness, because it makes you feel really good about yourself for helping out other people. But that feeling that you have is because you've helped out other people. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. When you're happy, your body's happy. You break your regular day routines. You have more joy in your life because you know that you're helping other people. You are able to do so much more because your emotions and your moods have changed so much because you are happy. Volunteering saves resources. It is able to conserve money that I've talked about before that the city or the county could be using to help other people in the schools or whatever they need. It can also gain you professional experience, help out your resume. You could have work experience, anything really. Volunteering really helps your resume out. It makes it look really good. You meet new people when volunteering that you wouldn't normally meet. you have better ties with people. You know how to communicate better with other people because you've been thrown into situations where otherwise you would never meet that person. If you volunteer, you are strengthening your community because you know that without you, then nothing would be done. There would be one less hand to help out with your community. And it gives you a chance to give back to your community. I know you may not think it, but your community is a lot. There's community centers that are offered to children so they can play. There's so many programs that help out that our community gives us that we need to give back, and it's our civic duty, just like voting and just like every other civic duty that we have. Volunteering is one of them, and overall volunteering makes a difference that you wouldn't have made before. Every person counts when trying to get help, and every person counts when giving back to the community. Without everyone helping and pitching in together, nothing will become accomplished, and that's why you need to volunteer.